You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hello and welcome to The Swingdom. My name is... No, we don't normally just go right into it, do we?
I don't know. My lamp's being funny.
Oh, have I not turned on any of my lights?
I don't know. I can't see you.
I can see you. I can see your dulcet tones.
Mm.
All right, because it wasn't warm enough in here before. All right, let's do this again.
You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hello and welcome to The Swingdom. My name is Ben Ridner. I'm a 10.9 handicap. It keeps going up and up and up. I've got my Cobra clubs with some Clevelands thrown in there. I'm here with my best golfing buddy, Gunnar. He is a 6 handicap. He plays Titleist clubs, repping with the hat today, and he's got a Cobra F8 driver in the back.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Gunnar?
It's going great. I'm preparing myself mentally for my root canal tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So.
You know what's going to be as painful as your root canal?
What?
Talking about Bryson DeChambeau's diet for the next forever.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Well, he eats 3,000 calories a day. That's a lie.
Yeah, I don't care.
You can't put on 40 pounds eating 3,000 calories a day.
This diet actually goes into my take from the last podcast, so I'm not going to talk about it right now.
Okay.
But it does. Here's what I'm going to say. There's no way he jumped into that diet because that would have made him sick.
No. He probably boosted it like over. I mean, you can get into that many calories over 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, he boosted it. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I'm not used to listening to Bryson talk this much.
Did you see when he went on social media laying in his bed and just started talking about the argument again? Like nobody asked him. He just did like this live stream and he just started talking about how he wasn't at fault and that they should protect. Like he just did the whole press conference over again, just randomly on a live stream.
He needs like a PR person like to put him on a leash. He just needs to not talk. He's not good at it. He thinks what he's saying is 1,000% right, which is the exact opposite of any true scientist. You're in it for the process, man. You should be in it for the process.
He needs to lock his phone up is what he needs to do.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about today.
That's not what we're talking. That seems to be what everybody wants to talk about is Bryson and his diet and the rules that are going to come down from up on high to restrict ball distance, flight distance, stuff like that. We're not doing it. We're talking about Muirfield this week.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some news from Muirfield. Muirfield. Yep. Okay. Jack Nicklaus course. It's his home course. He designed it, all that other sort of stuff. It's a weird tournament this week. It's the Workday Charity Classic Event Extraordinaire.
Open. You gotta get these names right.
I'm gonna just get them close. You get them right.
You have not.
That's part of my charm.
I know the first word of what we're talking about. That's it.
I get the sponsorship right, and that's what matters.
Sure. Yes.
Next week is the Memorial Classic Invitational event.
It's just the Memorial Tournament.
Okay, well, and then this week is the Workday Classic.
Charity Open.
The Workday Charity Open.
Yep.
That's great. So what I find most interesting about this event is if you win this event, you will be the only winner of this event for all time. This is the only time they're holding this event.
Right, because they canceled the John Deere.
Yeah.
I know. And
That's
it's pretty
exciting.
stacked.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. But it's really cool. So they're playing this week at Muirfield.
Yeah.
And then they're playing Memorial next week at Muirfield.
Yeah.
I don't remember a course having back-to-back PGA tournaments.
No, me neither.
It's gonna be good.
It'll be interesting to see how they change it up. Because there's only so many tee locations and hole locations you can have. I'm wondering if if they throw it up to like the Reds and they make like a par 4 or par 3.
Well, my thought on this is if you decided not to play the Workday, you made a mistake if you decided to also play the Memorial.
Yeah.
Because you get what? 2 straight weeks of practicing the same course.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
So
with
there's
you.
156 guys who have a better chance next week than they do this week?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Come on.
For sure. So, okay, we've got the Workday Charity Classic.
Open.
I'll get it right. I will get it right one. The Workday Charity Open. It is
right.
It's even though they're not open, they're technically invitationals because you can't just show up and say, "Hey, I want to play."
I think that's how they're calling it an open. They can. It's free to sign up.
Okay.
It's
as
not
long
like
as you have
had
your tour card.
You didn't have to qualify.
Okay. All right.
You
So
can just go.
It's an open, but it's not like the open where you have like qualifying events to get in.
But that's what makes them open.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Workday Charity Open.
It's
Muirfield Village.
It's at Muirfield. It's at Muirfield.
Muirfield
Village.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Golf club.
Me no good words today.
Nope.
7,300 yards.
7,392.
So 7,400 yards.
Yes.
Wow, they're going big.
It's in Dublin, Ohio.
Yep, Dublin, Ohio, home of the great Ohioans.
Yeah, and they also took fans away.
Yeah, that was the big news is that they don't have any fans.
You didn't get to the news. You said you had news and then you didn't say it.
No, because like the news was like we've got more news. Bryson DeChambeau is not playing this week.
Big news.
Big news. He's in Denver working out at his Muscle Activation Technology Center.
Mm-hmm.
He broke ShotLink.
But he didn't break it. It just he didn't break it.
Okay, he didn't break it. It just didn't work for him because some of his drives were inside 30 yards, which automatically count as approach shots. So his drives counted as approaches, which means his data was off-centered.
Good.
Do you believe so? People in our community,
yes,
in the golf journalism podcasting community, are already
in that community.
People listen to us. We talk about golf, so I'm hoping so.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, we may have gate crashed. We may have snuck into that community.
Yeah, we kind of just decided we were in it.
Yeah,
as of right now,
it's better for them. It's better for them to have us in there. Are saying they should crown Bryson as being number 1 in the world because his stats are going to be so through the roof.
That doesn't make you number 1 in the world.
No. They're people are already calling that he's going to win all 3 majors.
Well, I saw that. He was the favorite to win all 3 majors. And he's got this grand plan to break Augusta. Let me tell you something. Augusta National will break you.
Yeah. Do you smell what Augusta National is cooking?
Look, Augusta National broke Jordan Spieth. And he almost got a grand slam.
That's ugly.
So, and it broke him He's been broken since.
They didn't break him. It's like it saw a train hitting a car and put him inside of it.
Yep. In between the train and the car.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna make a fool of Augusta National, that's for sure.
No.
Every wayward branch will find Bryson's ball if he tries his master plan.
I just want to see him on
one.
12. I want to see him hit 100 and 125 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him hit. What's he going to hit? A lob wedge?
Can I tell you, I was hitting. Obvious, I'm not Bryson DeChambeau, but I was hitting my 64-degree wedge yesterday at the golf course.
Yeah,
80 yards. I thought that was pretty solid.
that's pretty good.
It's wide open. You know what I mean? That face is flat.
Straight up in the air.
80 yards is pretty good.
All right, in the news, Gunnar hits a golf ball 80 yards.
Yes.
That's in the news.
Banger. I hit bombs. That's all I can say.
What, did you use it on 5?
I used it on 5 and 6.
Okay.
6
So
and 7.
Schoolhouse 9, Sperryville,
one.
Virginia. Shout out. They've got a 75-yard par 3. It's a par 3 course all the way at the back. I've decided to not hit my lob wedge at it anymore. What I do is I sort of bump and run it to the right, and it sort of careens. Let it feed on. I've done that a few times now. Did you take it to the hole?
I took it right to the hole on both 5 and 6. So no, it's 6 and 7. It's the little ones.
Yeah. Sorry, 6 and 7. Yeah.
So they have longer tee boxes now, and so they put the pin in the front and the tee box all the way in the back, and I took it right to the hole, it bounced a little bit and zipped back, because it's so wide open, and it's a brand new wedge, so the spin on it's incredible.
Yeah.
And then on the next one, put it right next to the pin again. Shot.
When should you get a new wedge?
So there's a trick to getting a new. We're never going to get to this, but and you can't see me in the podcast, but on video, if you go check out our YouTube, the Swingdom, you can see. You take your nail. I don't have a wedge sitting around here. I wish I did, but anyways, you take your nail and you kind of rub your nail down the grooves, and if your nail gets caught in the grooves, you're still good. But if they just go straight down, like they feel like it's just a bunch of rounded edges, that's when you need a new wedge.
So I've had my 60-degree for 11 years now.
You need a new one for sure.
You think it's time for a new one?
Yeah. So like a pro goes through a wedge maybe in 3 months.
Okay.
Where like your average amateur player will go through it in 2 to 3 years.
All right, Cleveland Golf, here's your opportunity to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Send me some wedges. We'll do some
videos
on them and everything. We'll try them out. We'll do some videos. We'll talk about them on the pod. I have a 60-degree with 12 degrees of bounce right now. That's a lot of bounce. So I'm thinking about getting like a 60 with some 8. I think I might get like a new one, but it's like 2 or 3 models older, so I'm only paying like 50 or 60 quid for it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you don't need the brand new model most of the time.
Yeah.
You just need new.
Yeah.
You need one that's not used.
Yep. All right. So that's the news.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing in the news, Chase Koepka is in this event along with Brooks Koepka.
Yes.
All right.
Are we doing 2 long shots?
I mean, we can. I've got 2 long shots
one.
just in case, but I've only got one.
All right.
All right. We should probably do a read.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into the show.
Okay.
Then we'll start.
It's time for us to put down our bag and hear from our sponsors.
Hey, Gunnar, do you like listening to the birds chirp at Augusta National, even though it's piped in through speakers?
I like listening to birds chirp everywhere, to be honest with you.
That's right. You're a birder.
A bird nerd.
A bird herder.
No, I don't get close to birds.
A
Birds are
bird
too
nerd
unpredictable.
herder.
No. That would be hurting other bird nerds.
Oh,
I
that'd
do
be, yeah.
appreciate birds. I don't like to be near them though. I can't judge what they're gonna do.
Did you think it was weird to find out that Augusta National like pipes in bird music?
No, I wish I had if they. I know Augusta National is listening. If they could send me the MP3 tracks, I would appreciate it.
I can send you those MP3 tracks.
All right, Ben's
Yeah.
gonna. Never mind, Augusta. I don't need you. That's a lie. I do.
Yeah.
No, if it comes from them, it's more meaningful.
So if you want to hear MP3s of birds chirping as well, but you're having a hard time, you should get a free hearing test from Beltone Hearing Aid Center. Yes, we're doing a read here, Gunnar. Yes.
Sorry. All right, continue.
You should give Joseph Ridner a call, 732-888-9000. He is the owner? He'll correct me later. He's the proprietor. He is the
head honcho.
Yeah, he's the head honcho over at Beltone Hearing Aid Centers of New Jersey. They're located up and down the Jersey Shore. If you're thinking about going to Augusta in November, maybe on your way down, you should stop in New Jersey. He's not too far from Newark, maybe about a half an hour, 40 minutes from Newark International Airport. Hop off your plane, get a hearing test.
Yep.
Maybe even get one of their trial hearing aids. And you'll be able to hear all the birds chirping and all the golf balls being hit at the Masters this November. And then what you do is you give the trial hearing aid back before Thanksgiving so you don't have to listen to any of your family. And
Perfect.
after Thanksgiving, you will have your actual hearing aid ready.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear whoever you want for Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's Christmas is more festive time. I have a good here's what they should change their slogan to since they're in Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Gym, tan, laundry, hearing aid centers.
Gym, tan, laundry, hearing aid centers?
Yeah, like the Jersey Shore. Have you ever seen that show?
No.
That's what they do. Gym, tan, laundry. That's all they do.
Oh, is that like is that their meme? Is that their thing?
That's their thing.
Okay.
Gym, tan, laundry.
Then get a hearing test.
Right.
Okay.
It's just their day.
Go to the gym, go get some tan on, do a bit of laundry, get your hearing tested.
Right.
Use the code word GOLF, GOLF. Call them at 732-888-9000.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, use the code word GOLF either in the office, on the telephone, maybe in an email if you feel like emailing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun getting your free hearing test at Beltone Hearing Aid Centers of New Jersey.
And now to your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Yep, we did that. That was a read.
I can't believe you've never seen the Jersey Shore.
I think it made me so mad growing, because I was already sort of an adultish. I was like, these people aren't from New Jersey. This is not what New Jersey's like. And then it was sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. New Jersey then became way more like that. Did you mute me again?
So, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking. Why would I? Oh, you're not talking. I'm talking.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I did mute you earlier. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The listeners heard it.
Good.
All right. Workday Charity Open at Muirfield Village Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio.
Hey, did you know it's 7,392 yards?
It is. Did I know what?
That it's 7,392 yards.
I did know.
Yep.
Yeah. Jack Nicklaus design in 1974, par 72. The course record is 61 from John Huston in 1996.
Yeah.
Host of the U.S. Amateur in 1992, Ryder Cup in 87, the 98 Solheim Cup.
So the massacre at Muirfield?
Yeah, and the 2013 President's Cup. Yeah, this is a back-to-back. We're getting double Muirfield these next 2 weeks. The Workday is a $6.2 million prize or a pot. rather, and 156 players are in the field. It's gonna be
That's a
good.
lot of players. That's a lot of players.
It is a lot of players.
All right. This is one of those places where Tiger Woods makes a lot of putts on 18 and then does a big old fist pump.
Yep.
I'm
And
doing a
he's
fist
not
pump.
playing.
And he's not in it.
He's not playing.
Is
What
he
is this?
is he coming back ever?
I don't know. Maybe he retired.
Yeah. He's certainly not going to play in
I really
the
don't know.
Yeah. Is he just saving it all for the Masters?
Yeah, maybe he's just like, you know what? I'll just practice until the Masters. You guys have your
He's like,
fun.
I normally only play 3 events in 3 months anyway, so I might as well just play like the majors and go home.
Yep.
So nobody can be mad at him for that. Oh.
No. We it's a pretty stacked field for this one-time event. 5 of the top 10 world golf ranked players are in the field, and 14 of the top 25.
Yeah.
And 5 of the FedEx Cup leaders in the top 10 are in, and 15 of the top 25 FedEx.
Yeah, everybody's it's still that cluster of like trying to get as many FedEx Cup points as possible because it's the shortened season.
Yeah.
So like,
but you don't have Bryson DeChambeau in there.
no, I have a feeling that if he played the whole season out, he wouldn't have a back for next year.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he's going to do it to himself.
Yeah.
I'm sick of talking about him.
Oh, he's the worst. We should get him on the show, have him talk about himself.
Yeah. Free us up.
Yeah.
Just ask him a question and take 10 minutes to answer.
All
we could
right.
ask 3 questions. That'd be good.
Yeah. It'd be a whole show.
Whole show on 3 questions. What do you got?
What do I got? I want to pick the low number, and I want to pick lowest round.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going low number is 21 under.
Okay.
And I think a low round is going to be 63 9 under.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm glad we're on completely opposite ends of this because I did my number crunching. You know how I
did the eye test. That's just me and the eye test.
Yeah, number crunching, especially with Bryson not in the field. So I think the winning score is 15 under.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it provides it. Now next week, I think it'll be higher. I mean lower. It'll be more scoring next week.
It'll be more negative numbers.
More negative numbers. More birds.
It'll be more less numbers.
Right. So this will change. Okay,
Yeah.
It's going to change.
Mm-hmm.
But the lowest round of the week is going to be 7 under 65.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it's going to provide a test.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with 61 being the course record, and it was in the 90s, and nobody's broken it.
Yeah.
I think it provides a real test.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are my pick. This is good because now we have more range in the center to decide who was closer, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you want to get into some picks?
Yeah, I mean, so it's a pretty stacked field.
It is.
Justin Thomas is favorited to win.
Uh-huh.
Are you picking him?
So what I'd like to do,
I picked the last 2 weeks in a row, so I think you should pick first.
Well, actually, the first week we went back and forth with picks, and then last week you just gave all 3 of them.
You're welcome.
And left me in the dust.
Yep.
And you inadvertently picked my top 3 players. I have proof. It was written down on a piece of paper.
I picked all 3 of your top players?
Yeah.
Oh. No way. There's no way you picked Matthew Wolff.
Yep. Hold on. I actually have the notes from last week.
You did not pick Matthew Wolff.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did have Matthew Wolff written down.
Yeah, but not as your top 3.
Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at?
Then who's your top 3?
Here, Bryson, Oh, you're right. I didn't have Wolf on there.
No, there's no way you would Wolf on there.
I had Hovland in there. I didn't have Wolf. I actually didn't think Wolf was going to play very well.
Yeah.
You took 2 of my top 3.
Okay, well, I would have taken Webb Simpson, which you had.
He was my 4.
Yeah, and then like I said, it was real chalky last week. So my 5 picks were Webb Simpson, Terrell Hatton, Matt Wolf. Those would have been my other 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it was good out of you, though.
Yep.
Good job out of you.
All right.
Well, let's pick. You want me to give you all 3 of mine, and then we'll play fair next week, or
I think we should suspend the expectations. I think we should do long shots.
All right, long shots. What's your long shot?
My long shot is Keegan Bradley makes the top 10.
Oh, I like this because that's really close to mine.
Yeah.
Mine is Keegan Bradley makes the top 10. So no, it's not. It's not. It's not. No, I like that. Why do you think Keegan's game now is good enough to break top 10 though?
Because he's been making the cut in the last few tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
He's either on or off. And I just like seeing his name in the roster of players this week.
Right.
And he's one of my more favorite players because he still plays his Cleveland CG 14s.
Mm-hmm.
Like he still games his college clubs.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
No. I mean, so I'm sort of
heck. Ricky went to his old clubs.
Yeah.
So
I just always liked him. We were discussing this a little bit earlier. He's got 4 wins on tour.
4 on tour, yeah.
4 on tour, including a PGA. And I just think that he's sort of, I think he's going to be that, like, he's not going to be that you've never heard of guy, but I think he's going to be on tour for 30 years.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't do anything crazy.
No.
He plays his game. His game's worked his whole life.
Yeah. I think he's going to be on tour until the Champions Tour, and then I think he's going to be on the Tour of Champions for a while.
I don't know.
Maybe get a win up there.
Yeah.
I wanted to go like real long shot and say he was going to win, but I think I'm just going to stick with the top 10. I think that's still a long shot.
It is a long shot.
But I think, it's like if I was to say Keegan Bradley to win, it would have to be for like 10,000 points.
It's for 1,000 points.
Yeah.
To pick the winner, but it's 150 if you get your long shot right.
Okay, sounds good. All right. You are up. What's your long shot?
My long shot is Ricky, old Slick Rick, breaks into the top 10.
Is that a long shot?
Yes.
Is that a long shot?
It is absolutely. It's just as much of a long shot as Keegan Bradley placing in the top 10.
I don't know. Ricky Fowler's won here before.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's won the Memorial.
Let me look. No, why? Okay, while I look this up, you tell me why Ricky Fowler placing in the top 10 isn't a long shot.
To be fair with how he's playing this year, that is a long shot.
Right.
Yeah, I mean his game just hasn't come back after the hiatus.
Right. And he has not won at Muirfield.
I thought he won at Muirfield.
No. Nope.
Where?
He's won the Wells Fargo, the Players, Deutsche Bank, Honda Classic, and Waste Management.
Okay. All right, fine. So he hasn't won here before.
Oh, and what is it? The Hero World Challenge. He won that.
Yeah. He's won that too. You're right.
Yeah. And the Scottish Open. Good for him. Anyways, no. I'm picking Ricky Fowler. Place top 10, long shot.
Fine. Because what, he missed the cut the last two times he was out, he missed the cut.
Yep.
No, he didn't miss the cut last week, did he?
Well, he didn't miss the cut last week. He missed the cut the 2 weeks before.
All right. And then I was going to say he took a week off as well. So that's fine. I will give you Ricky Fowler cracks the top 10 as a long shot.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, are we getting into our picks then?
Yeah, you just blurred out your 3 picks.
All right. John Rahm, Justin Thomas, Patrick Cantlay. Boom. That's it. That's gonna
nice. That was quick. All right, so you've got John Rahm, the youngest of the Spanish bombers.
Yep. The youngest and only Spanish bomber.
He's in the top 5, isn't he? He's ranked top 5 in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And shout out John Rahm checking out our Instagram this morning. So
thank you, John. We appreciate it, Mr. Rahm. All right, Justin Thomas. That's very chalky because he's ranked to do the best here.
I'm trying to get points, Ben.
That's fine. That's fine.
You beat me by like 800 points right now. I want points.
And then who was your third pick?
Patrick Cantlay.
Patrick Cantlay, yeah. I mean, he was in the top 10 at the Players when they stopped it. He's a good pick. Has he won here before?
No.
No, he's just getting his games together.
I just keep saying no, but I really don't know. I have to check. I'm also getting better at looking stuff up.
Look, I'm looking at a betting website, a gambling website, and
I don't know why you do that. That's silly.
You just picked 1, 2, and 3.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just picked 1, 2, and 3. Why? Because I like looking at the odds on Wednesday, knowing that I could have won lots.
He won the Memorial last year.
So he's defending. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was like, I knew that his name was. Yeah. So Patrick Cantlay's defending.
Next week. He's defending next week, Ben. Let's
get
this clear. Defending next week. Not this week. Next week he'll be defending.
Okay.
You can have him next week. I'm picking him this week.
I'm gonna go a little scratchy.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going Brooks Koepka.
Yep.
All right. I'm having trouble picking between Colin Morikawa and Xander Schauffele. So I'm gonna go with I don't think Colin Morikawa is gonna be up and ready from his playoff defeat just yet.
Okay.
So I'm not going with
Xander.
I'm gonna go Xander Schauffele. And then I want to go Justin Rose.
All right. Xander was on my board.
Yeah. Well, so Brooks, Hideki Matsuyama, and Xander are like the next 3 chalk-wise.
So my top 5, and I always pick my first 2 and then somebody at the end, because a little bit of push and faith in these guys.
Yeah.
So in order, it's John Rahm, Justin Thomas, Hideki Matsuyama, Patrick Cantlay, and then Xander Schauffele.
Yeah. So I think the one guy that I'm putting faith into is Brooks that I probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping he realizes there's only so many tournaments before the majors kick off, and he's got to do something.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
Like he's got to get ready. He's got to get into like tournament mode just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So how many points am I? I mean, what's the standings? How many points am I up by?
A lot to a little.
Okay, good. That's good. I like that right now. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping Justin Rose. Yeah, I'm hoping he settles in a little bit. Phil Mickelson's in the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
He's got okay numbers. Like I said, Keegan Bradley, that's my long shot. Oh, you know what's interesting? This should have been in the news. This is the one thing I've been trying to talk about in the news for since Monday, and I've absolutely forgotten it. Jim Bones McKay, he's leaving the booth.
No.
Yeah.
What's he gonna go do? Is he going back to caddying?
Yeah, he's caddying for Matthew Fitzpatrick.
Oh, I like Matthew Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
a lot.
his yeah, can that just be our long shot is Matthew Fitzpatrick and Bones Mackay to win? Can that just be like the Swingdom long shot? Like, I'm gonna be rooting for him to win again with or without Phil, like, just because he's such a cool dude.
Is that a hot mic hot take?
That's a hot mic hot take. Yeah, we'll put that on the Instagram.
By the way, you're up by 861 points.
That's good. That's good. So Matthew Fitzpatrick's caddy didn't feel like making the trip, doing the quarantine. And I think, from what I understand, Matthew Fitzpatrick and Phil are both Workday players.
Mm-hmm.
So Workday had a good relationship with Bones Mackay and said, look, he's a stud of a player.
Right.
Why don't you go be on his bag for 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a lot of fun doing it. Your job is going to be safe in the booth. And Bones says, look, I'm a caddy first. I'm an announcer second. I like caddying. I want to do this. He's a good individual. This is a limited time stint until his caddy feels comfortable coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be straight back, walking the turf with CBS.
What happens if they win, though? Does Bones say, no, I still got it?
Of course he does. The thing is no matter what they say, I'm not sure that him and Phil left on the best of terms.
I think they did.
I think it's a bit like Kobe and Shaq. Like, I think Kobe looks over at Shaq and says, I've got 2 more than you. And I think Bones looks over at Phil and says, I've got 1 more than you now.
I don't know. I think they left amicably. I think that's a joint decision.
That's a very good way of saying there are no hard feelings. But these guys are so competitive; they always want to beat each other.
Right. Sure. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. Yes, I will.
I mean,
I
the
think
question is if Bones.
I think they're best friends.
If Bones didn't think he could win, would he go out there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe this is sabotage.
No. How dare
I'm playing
you?
I just like to poke the bear a little. All right. That's it. That's what we got.
All right. Yep. That's the show. We've got Hot Mic tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What time are we doing Hot Mic?
Do you have a calendar near you?
We're doing Hot Mic between 8 and 9 p.m. British summertime. That's
not a time zone.
Yeah, it is.
It's summertime. British summertime is not a time zone.
I bet you a single British summer pound that it is.
A real time zone.
Yep.
Wow. Why isn't it standard time? BST should be British Standard Time.
Because over here they say it's summertime. And then I don't know if it's winter time or maybe it changes to BWT. I don't know. I just know that BST is British summertime.
So it's 1 hour after. It's 1 hour forward than Greenwich Mean Time.
Yes. Yeah, because the Greenwich Mean Time is, I believe it's on the continent.
It is.
Yeah. So you owe me a single British pound.
Well, I don't have access to those, so go get one yourself.
I'm gonna bring one to you and charge you $1.50 for it.
No.
Then you're gonna have to give it back to me.
Why is it British? That is so weird. I'm so upset.
I just love that that's like the one time I got something's name right.
I'm going to look, all of the American time zones: Central Daylight, Mountain Daylight, Mountain Standard, Pacific Daylight. Alaska Daylight, Hawaii Standard Time,
Yeah, so instead of saying daylight,
Eastern Daylight Time. Come on.
why do they say daylight? Like it's it's still that time even at night.
Yeah, but it's not based off of a season.
Well, it's because here it's as there as well. They do the, when the seasons change, so does the time.
Whatever.
All right.
I don't know why it's summertime. Anyways,
I should have bet you 100 Swingdom golf points.
Yeah, you should have. I would have taken that bet. Summertime. It's still summertime in the winter then?
I don't know. I'll look that up. That'll be, if you guys pay attention to the next show.
They won't after this. We have lost all our listeners.
Yeah, so we're on Hot Mic tomorrow from 8 to 9 British Standard Time, British Summertime.
Summertime.
I just did it myself, which is 3 to 4 Eastern Daylight Time.
That's right.
Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing it a few times over the weekend. Pod will be out next Monday. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Send us an email. We've got an email. We're going to be doing a What's in the Bag next week. Adam Coupland's bag.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to do some research on his bag so I can properly talk about them. I'm interested to see because I know they're a pretty old set of irons.
Yeah.
I think they're like a 15-year-old set of TaylorMades.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just interested, I think I'm mostly interested to see if they were ever in any pros bags.
Oh, right. Well,
yeah,
Gavin, my son, plays with like a 12-year-old set of irons, and send out the good vibes, because on Friday we will not be doing Hot Mic, at least on my end.
Yeah.
Because Gavin has a golf tournament. So
good vibes.
Good vibes to Gavin.
Yep. I've got a golf tournament. I've got a golf tournament at 4:30, so I should be done by 8.
Yeah.
And then I've got another one on Saturday. So send good vibes as well. Hashtag good vibes.
Hashtag good vibes.
Yep.
There we go.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Thanks.
Hey, Gunnar, I'll talk to you later.
All right, Ben.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to The Swingdom. Remember, we're just two guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given.